I am sweating so bad, and I forgot to put deodorant on, but I was not expecting to sweat like this. Okay, I need to just start this or I'm gonna chicken out and I'm not gonna do it. And I already don't really know what I'm saying, but I know I have something to say. Yesterday I tweeted this, and one thing I've come to realize about myself is that the best way for me to figure out what I'm feeling or thinking or how anything has affected me is by talking to someone. Not necessarily looking for someone's advice or direction, but really just for me to kind of word vomit and get stuff out, and then it leads me into understanding myself a little bit more. And this is exactly what happened yesterday. I was talking about one thing and it kind of led me into this whole like aha moment of, oh, that's how I work. I'm gonna try really hard to keep this short and concise and make sense, but I don't know if it's going to, because I don't know, it's just kind of one thing leads to another and I'm already rambling. I feel I am, as I'm sure a lot of people are, just kind of this blend of contradictions. For this instance, I'm really big on trying to convince people to talk about how they feel, and if they have a problem, go to the person they're having a problem with, and if there's an issue, it's so much better to get it out than let it stew, and it just causes more problems. But I really don't open up to anyone. I'm well aware that I don't really open up to a lot of people, and it kind of creates this problem of it takes a lot to get past surface level friendships, because I mean, you can't feel close to someone until you feel like you know them in ways that strangers don't. And I don't know, I'd rather listen to someone talk about themselves for 10 hours than really talk about anything too deep with myself. I've always known this is an issue, but I've never really understood why it's an issue or why I'm doing it. And I feel like through a process of thoughts and ideas, I kind of had this understanding, and that is what I'm going to try to portray within this video. A friend once that I was able to open up to really explained it pretty well to me. They said, "You're a lot of people's best friend, but no one's yours." And this sounds extremely harsh and weird and kind of confusing, but let me try to make it a little bit more simple. I love listening to people. I have become a person that a lot of people come to when they have issues or just need to kind of vent. I'm that go-to person for some people that I don't even really consider that I'm that close with. I've had a lot of people tell me secrets and worries and fears, and I enjoy being that person. I really like it, and I love trying to help people, and sometimes the best way to help is just to listen, and I'm more than willing to do that. But I very seldomly do that in return to them, and that kind of makes it hard for someone to feel really comfortable to open up to you if you're not opening up to them. So while a lot of people are coming to me when they have something emotional going on in their lives, I bottle mine up. And I think that there's a lot of reasons why I do this. I'm generally a very positive person. It's not fake, it's not a front. I have just throughout life and experiencing learned that being positive is a really powerful thing, and it is very helpful in manifesting your life the way you want it to be. I fully believe in it, and I stand by it, and yeah, sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit low, I have to force the positivity, but when I do so, it puts me in a better mood. It's not me masking being sad. It truly is that I feel focusing on the good only makes good come to you. 100% stand by that. However, it is impossible to be happy and positive 100% of the time. That's just how it is. We all have our moments. We all get sad sometimes, whether there's a reason to or not. We get angry, we are negative, and I am guilty of all of those things. And not guilty, I think it's natural and I think it's healthy. But I have become this person that I feel is known for being very positive by people I know and people I don't know, that it's kind of given me a fear to be sad and let people see that I'm sad. And I think this fear of disappointing people because I'm sad, combined with not really being able to open up and tell people why I'm sad, causes a lot of issues in my life, and I really want to fix it. I have had endless people tell me that their favorite thing about me is how positive and happy and smiley I am. So, at no fault to them at all, and I appreciate those comments. I think when you hear that a lot and you kind of get known for this, it scares me at least to show them when I'm kind of sad, and then to also know that I'm not going to open up and tell them why I'm sad and we're going to talk about it and feel okay. I'm just going to be not really cheerful and in a positive mood. I'm afraid that that's going to like let them down and they're not going to like me. And that makes me more upset and more scared and feel a little bit worse. So it's just kind of this endless circle that is just making things worse and worse, and I need to get off the circle. I've recognized that it's started to be a problem when it's making me not want to do things. If I'm not feeling like I'm in this really awesome, great, woo, happy mood, I will bail on plans because I'm afraid that people won't enjoy me if I'm not like at this level all the time. If I'm like, just feeling laid back and not really excited. And it also is an issue with overly caring what other people think, but I won't care what people think in so many aspects of my life, and I'm like, I'm happy, I'm fine, whatever, I don't care if people don't agree with it. But when it comes to this, for some reason, it's so crippling and I care so much that I'm just afraid that if I'm at a bar with friends and I'm just not really in a wild mood, not dancing or drinking or whatever, and just kind of being mellow, they're not going to enjoy my company. Or if I'm not talking a lot and I'm just kind of seeming a little bit off, that people think that I'm mad at them, or I don't know. It's just this really bad combo that I can't open up to people, and then I'm afraid to let people see that I'm sad, so I would just rather not see people at all than deal with it. And I think recently in my life, I've been dealing with a lot and going through a lot, and just a lot of things in my life are changing, and it's just caused me natural stress and feeling a little overwhelmed, but it's all just part of life and it's okay. And most people would be fine dealing with that and still being around people. They would even turn to family and friends for advice and comfort and to lift them back up. But I'm so afraid to, I guess this brings up another issue I have. I hate needing people and depending on people. So I want to fix any issue I have on my own. I want to control it and make myself better. So I don't want to have to open up to people and admit that like I'm maybe not okay. Ooh. We are not gonna cry in this video. I purposely didn't record it as soon as I felt these thoughts because I don't want it to be an emotional video because, yeah, look, Cam's talking about feelings and opening up and she hates it. I just feel like I'm this really big contradiction that's super confusing because I hate feelings, I hate sharing my emotions, I hate opening up to people, I hate people knowing that I'm maybe not okay, but I love when people open up to me and tell me these things. It's just really confusing and weird, and I feel like it makes my friends and my family and everyone really in my life think that I am always okay since I don't open up. Like, if you're having a conversation, someone's getting really deep, it's kind of an unsaid thing that it's a two-way street and you're allowed to share things. So if I'm not, it's pretty easily assumed that I'm okay and I don't need to share anything. But sometimes I'm not okay either. So I don't know. I know this is like a big ramble and it went in about a million different directions, and it's kind of me sitting in a chair talking to a camera, having a therapy session with myself, but I think that's okay. And if that's the first step in me learning to kind of open up a little bit more to people, then I'll take it. I think my point in this video is to explain that just because you see me being very happy and positive doesn't mean I'm lying or hiding my hurt and pain, because honestly, I'm very terrible at hiding my emotions, like the worst. If I'm upset with you, you're gonna know it. It's just about me sharing when I'm not okay and kind of letting that side out as well. So it's not that I'm lying, it's just me not sharing the whole truth. And I'm really gonna work really hard on changing that. But yeah, because of how terrible I am at sharing my feelings is why I really like writing my feelings. It's a way to get them out and portray them and kind of talk to myself so I don't have to have the conversation with another human being, because it's scary. And that's a huge reason why I'm starting my blog. If you don't know, because I don't believe I've said it in a video yet. Yeah, I haven't really been making videos, but it's because I've been working really hard on this blog. I just think it's a new way of me putting in myself and my feelings and my creativity in a new platform that's going to be really great for me and kind of just fits and is more in line with what I like to do and what personally helps me a lot. So it will be launching March 11th. I want to talk about stuff like this a lot in it. You will see all the different categories I'll be talking about on March 11th when you check it out. You can actually subscribe right now if you go to the website, and you'll get alerted when it launches and kind of like bonus information and stuff. So you can go head over to cammiescott.me to subscribe for that. And I'm really excited for this next chapter in my life. I think it's going to be really good for me. Just from writing blog posts now, I've had like 12 epiphanies like this about myself. So I think it's really going to help me grow and just be a better person, or at least understand who the person I am is more. That English sounded really wrong and weird, but yeah, I know this was a really kind of different video, but I just wanted it to be raw. I didn't want to overthink what I was going to say before I said it, but yeah, so I hope this gives you guys a little bit more insight into who I really am, and I hope maybe it helps some of you if you're feeling the same way. And if you do ever want to talk, I am here, and thank you guys for being here for me to talk to. Even though you're not here in this room, knowing that you're gonna listen and respect and just kind of give up your time to listen to me really means a lot. So I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye. Ooh, that was stressful.